Okay, Carol and Larica. I thought I'd put together this video just to kind of clear up some of the confusion we had yesterday, and just to kind of go through the flow of the properties through the different databases and who needs to be doing what. But I didn't do a very good job of explaining this or putting together training to go over this, and I actually made a few changes today. I separated out the follow-up database from the main or the offer database. The reason is that if two people are in the same database at the same time and they save information, we get those conflicting databases, which are kind of a pain to sort through and figure out whose information goes where. So from now on, if Carol and Larica, if you could communicate with each other and me when you're in certain databases through Skype, I think that would help. So just make sure none of us are in the same database same time. So anyways, to quickly go through these databases, so we have the offer database. This is where Carol, when you're farming in MLS, this is where I want you to put the properties. So when you first farm, you just drop your properties into here. The need to set showings tab, and from there I want Larica, once they're in this database and you've assigned a value, I want Larica to call and assign a lockbox. Just call the showing phone number and get the lockbox information, and then Larica, and by the way, FYI, a lot of the showing phone numbers are the same. When we only have 15 properties and you only have 4 properties to call on the same phone number, that's fine. Just sort it by phone number and just call. You can just call this phone number and then just give them a list of properties that you want to set showings up for. But when we have 63 properties, break it up a little bit so you're not calling one rep and setting up 30 showings. It'll look weird. So anyways, once you get the lockbox put in here, just copy and paste. When you're done, let's say doing 20 or 30 of them, copy and paste those properties into need offer submitted. And once they're in here, I'll go ahead and generate the offer, and then I'll copy and paste this information into the follow-up database, and this is where Larica will follow up with the listing agents, make sure they got the offer, see what else is needed. I'll also put notes over here, kind of indicating instructions for Larica to what to do on each one of those properties. So that's kind of the first part that I wanted to talk about. That's the flow of Carol generating offers, Larica setting the showings for those offers, me generating the offers, and then Larica following up on those offers. So that's the first part. The second part is really just for Larica. This master short sale and under contract and pending, that's a separate task. So what we're doing here, Larica, is that you're just calling on these under contract and pendings, and you're calling the listing agents and just finding out, asking them if their current buyer is still hanging in there, if they're still moving forward with the purchase, or if they're having any problems. And the majority of these people, listing agents, are going to tell you, oh, everything's fine, and and so then you'll just move on to the next one. But what we're looking for is those listing agents that are kind of in panic mode. When you call them and you tell them, hey, we still have a party that's interested in this property, and they're kind of like, great, submit an offer. The current buyers are falling apart. They can't get financing. They're going sideways on inspection, or whatever their reason is. They're kind of in panic mode. They want an offer. That's what we want. So when you find a property that is like that, take that property and copy that data and put it into just go ahead and put it into need offer submitted, and then note that was an under contract. So put in the notes over here, this is under contract, the listing agent needs an offer right away, and then either Carol or myself will go ahead and generate an offer price, and then generate an offer, and then we'll take that. Once we generate the offer, we'll take that and put it back in the follow-up database for you right here, and then you'll follow up with that listening and say, hey, we got an offer over to you, what else do we need, and then just start talking to them about locking it up. So that is kind of the flow of properties from one database to the next, who needs to be doing what, and so on. So hopefully that makes more sense. Please get a hold of me if there's any questions. But this system should allow us to manage the most properties, working offers on each one of these properties should help us the best on managing these. So again, call or email with any questions.